I didn't get a single shit I wanted.
Terry and my, though.
And then Bison ruined it. They just had to bring his ass back, huh?
Sorry, I can't hear you over all my Psycho Crusher combos.
It's not that, it's the fact that he died and then they decided to bring him back again. Instead of, like, Gil.
To be fair, isn't Gil like mega ultra super dead?
That... I don't know if they confirmed that or not. His idea's still alive, though. Anyway.
Should probably open the stream. Court is now in session for the trial of Bucky Wee.
Ow, my knuckles.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Oh, hello. The prosecution is fully prepared, Your Honor. Did they have a jet or something? How do you get here so fast?
What's this? No prayer this time, Prosecutor Satmati.
That is correct, Your Honor. To expedite these proceedings, I completed them beforehand in the lobby.
How very thoughtful of you. By the way, what brings you back to this country? How the fuck did you get here so fast?
I teleported. Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth himself called on me to handle this case. Besides, I have a debt to repay. And though my opponent is yet a callow thing, I have no qualms with sending her down to hell.
Objection!
Oh, the misery.
If you have a score to settle, it was Apollo, not me.
Everyone I see is my enemy.
But more importantly, I am not a callow thing. I'm a qualified and capable attorney.
Then what is that yellow attire if not proof of your immaturity, you small spring chick? Now cease your shrill chirping. Damn.
Now, Prosecutor Satmati. She is still only a teenager. Please go easy on her.
No.
Look, you can bring out the hatchet, but not the battle
The
axe.
judge is giving me the kid treatment.
Very well. Shall we begin, Your Honor?
Yes, I suppose we should. Now then, Prosecutor Madi, please give your opening statement.
I'll show them what I can do. They'll be sorry they underestimated me.
Certainly. Let the rash rights of the victim commence. The incident is believed to have occurred at around 4 p.m. yesterday, May 12th, at a storyteller theater called Kuru Tai Te.
Kurukuru-te.
The victim was a great master of the tornado. Well, I heard the pun name is tornado, so
Needle.
tornado, Skula Rakugo, or comedic storytelling. His name was Typhoon Tornado. Oh, is it Type 4 Tornado? Or Typhoon Tornado?
Titty Typhoon from Danganronpa.
No.
Titty Tafu!
The scene of the murder was the theater's dressing
Kitty
room.
twist. Pussy.
It is accessible through the staff entrance hallway and has an inner and outer sliding door.
Pussy.
The estimated time of death is between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. The cause of death is suffocation, though how the victim suffocated is yet to be determined. The autopsy found nothing unusual in his lungs or stomach, and there is no murder weapon. I will now submit the incident report to the court.
Prosecutor Sadmati, how can you name Mr. Wright as the culprit when you don't know how the victim was killed, or even with what?
While it is true that the weapon and precise method are, as yet, unknown, the accused is the only one who had the opportunity to commit the murder. I will explain this assertion in further detail as we continue.
I guess this means he has some kind of evidence to present.
Now, would the accused care to plead his case? Well, that ain't good.
Come to think of it, where is the defendant, Miss Sykes?
Sorry, Your Honor. But I'm afraid Mr. White isn't feeling very well and is resting in the infirmary.
Surely it is the lack of clear conscience that impedes him from facing this court.
Great, starting off on the wrong foot already.
Mr. Wee is the head chef of a soba shop frequented by the victim. On the day of the incident, Mr. Wee went to the theater at the victim's request. Typhoon Tornado was a connoisseur of soba, as you can see in these photographs. He was apparently
Make you laugh?
making soba himself in his dressing room that very day. The soba found at the scene is likely the soba he himself made there.
Liking soba is one thing, but making it in a theater dressing room is a bit too much, no?
Master Tornado truly had a passion for soba, didn't he? For a man like that to be murdered by a soba chef is simply unthinkable. I'll be right back. I think my food is here.
And yet, the accused had ample motive. For in the victim's safe, we discovered a deed to the accused shop. Mr. Wheat was to inherit Wheat Soba when he lost his father's recently. However, it's believed the victim stole the shop's deed during the transfer process. The prosecution believes the accused killed the victim in order to get the deed back. A stamp of approval.
I have returned.
Yep.
A murder over the deed to a shop. That does sound like a plausible motive. If I go to my happy place, I can pretend this is a land dispute. It's not. It's a goddamn Wright case.
So that's what this case is about. I wish Simon had filled me in a little better. I could have contributed more than just 1,000 buckets of cold sweat if he had.
Defense. From your demeanor, I gather you know very little about the details of this case.
Well, you see...
You are dishonoring the soul of the victim by appearing in the courtroom unprepared. You are an embarrassment to your profession, you putrid egg yolk!
Oh damn, you gonna just live like that? Live with that?
You're gonna let him have that?
Fight, 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 fight.
I'm sorry. Paul's a red pepper, and now I'm an egg yolk? We only just started, and I've already been demoted from spring chick.
I am ready to call my witness, Your Honor. I get to the wings of a butterfly. Let us listen to the words of one who was present when the crime was discovered.
Someone who was there when the victim's body was found?
Is it Wendell?
Very well, witness. Please take the stand.
Wendell? Shit. It's not. Simon!
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 Witness, please state your name and occupation. They couldn't fucking resist.
Simon Blackwell, prosecutor. I am the tallest of mountains. I am the roughest of waves. I'm the last one standing to try and stand in my way, because I've been up against better. Take a look at my face.
You didn't tell me you were going to take the stand!
It simply wasn't time.
What a shame, Prosecutor Blackquill. Had you shared the damning scene you witnessed beforehand with the defense, we could have moved the trial along and saved the victim's soul that much faster.
Damning scene? What in the world does Simon see?
Prosecutor Sabmati, was it? Before I give my testimony, there's something I'd like to confirm.
By all means. Hee hee, funny.
This case involves rakugo, a very traditional form of Japanese comedic storytelling. Do you have enough knowledge of this art form to handle the case competently? Bitch.
Are you implying I am not qualified for this case, bitch?
I'm calling you a little bitch, bitch.
I'm calling you a little bitch, bitch.
Well, you're a little bitch, bitch, bitch.
Well, you're a little bitch, 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 bitch.
Ah! Stop fighting. Not yet. I'm simply trying to ascertain your familiarity with the topic for now. I think you're a fake prosecutor around here.
Oh, I'll make you eat those words. It is a prosecutor's duty to learn the background of any case he takes on. I did some research on Rakugo last night, and have grasped the overall idea of it. The internet is a wonderful thing.
How much could you possibly grasp in a single night?
I got the wings of a butterfly. Rakugo is a form of entertaining storytelling that originated in the land of Japan. In it, the storyteller sits alone on the stage, with only a fan and a towel and the Rakugo artist tells long, whimsical stories, giving each character a distinct voice. This traditional art was originally invented by monks to make sermons more interesting. And you wasted 2 hours of the fucking trial just to tell us this.
Okay, Google AI summary.
Are you satisfied? If not, I could explain the 12 types of endings to such stories. Or shall I perform the famous story of sorry. I'm looking this up. I'm taking out my smartphone. Hold up.
Damn, they allow you to have those?
Yes, but I can't. Yes, but I can't type in. I can't type in San Fran, Tokyo in it though. Certain websites are blocked in Korean. Jugmu instead.
It appears you have put in a bit of study.
Google
Maybe
is a
ask.
wonderful thing. Your acknowledgement is most welcome, Prosecutor Bitchquill.
Alright, that's off. Gloves off, motherfucker.
I got the power of my god and anime on my side. You just have anime.
I can see why you are known for being quite thorough in your research, Prosecutor. Now I would love to see you perform that story you mentioned, if you don't mind.
If that is your honor's request. Jigmu Jig. They're taking a piss out,
Your
Athena.
Honor, can we please get back to the trial?
Pardon me. Oh, right, of course. I nearly forgot.
Seriously? Of all the things for you to forget?
You gotta keep your mouth, Athena, or he'll hold you in contempt.
Now then, back to the case. Prosecutor Blackwell, please tell this court what you witnessed. I went to the theater yesterday and arrived at approximately 4 p.m. I went straight to Master Tonito's dressing room to say hello. Bucky went into the dressing room thereafter and only came storming out a while later. Master
Window
Tonito's
mention.
junior disciple, Onito, apparently entered the room soon after.
Onito?
I mean, to be fair, none of us know how it's pronounced. We just have to make guesses.
I
Only-
think it's window. So.
Oh, only when Endo from Five Nights at Freddy's discovered Master Tonito's body.
First the scooper and now this.
Wait just a minute here, Prosecutor Blackwell!
It's all connected.
With
Died
testimony like
from
that,
FNAF-related injuries.
you're practically accusing Master Webb of the crime!
Har 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 har. All I can do is state what I saw. I can't help how it appears. But a qualified and capable attorney such as you should be able to dispatch with it, right? You gonna cry? You gonna fucking cry? Little baby defense, little baby.
Little baby. Baby man.
Points labs, baby.
Well, yeah.
I have a
duh.
peer-reviewed study here. It says, you're a pussy.
All right. I guess I better start by getting all the info out of him that I can.
Dun, 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 dun. Ah, look at all those attorneys' badges.
Hold it!
Prosecutor Blackquill, what did you go to the theater for in the first place?
I went because I had received an invitation from Master Tornado. Here, see for yourself. It was a special show commemorating his junior disciple, UENDO. Its promotions. There was also an occasion to announce the boy's succession to the stage name of 2.
What the fuck?
So what exactly does it mean to succeed to a stage name?
You really don't know, do you? In the performing arts, a name succession is when an artist inherits a predecessor's name.
Now, where's my big ass beer?
Do you see?
Saw a trash can earlier and I said, that's a bit sussy.
I see. So there was another Uendo Rakugo artist before, and his disciple succeeded him. Huh. And what exactly did your invitation say?
It contains a simple letter of salutations and an outline line of the show's program. Oh, it appears that Typho Tornado is going to perform Toki Soba, or Time Soba. famous for the masterful pantomime of eating soba, using only his fan as a prop.
Bless you.
Innuendo was to perform Soba Say, or Soba Glutton, a soba-themed show, I see. Why do I hear Kesha music?
Nice to hear that. Nice to hear Terror Tornado invited us to his storytelling place, Luigi. I hope they had lots of spaghetti.
It's not fucking spaghetti, it's soba!
Oops. My
I
control.
can't read anything, there's nothing here.
My
There's nothing to
controller
read. What's happening? Ah! 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 Oh, thank God. You saw nothing, fancy bitch.
Sure.
Pulls out sword. It seems you know a thing or two about Bakugo yourself, your baldness. The first to perform was the senior disciple, Garu, followed by Yuing, and lastly, Master Toledo.
I see. So that's why you happened to be at the Storytellers' Theater yesterday.
Fine.
So what happened after you arrived?
Ignore that.
Hold it!
And how did Master Tornado appear when you said hello to
Using a
him?
guide.
No, I will look at my video. That now has 175 likes.
I went with the intention of greeting him, but ultimately, we didn't actually meet.
You didn't see him? Why not?
Garu escorted me to the dressing room. But we heard the sound of Bakugo being performed from within. Thinking the master was rehearsing, we decided to wait in the hall until he was done.
You heard Rakugo being performed in the dressing room?
Yes, not just me, but Garu as well.
In other words, you can confirm that the victim was still alive around 4 p.m.
Correct. I couldn't hear him clearly through the door, but I'm sure it was Master Toledo. I could tell because it was the time soba routine being performed in there.
So that means the victim was killed after that, sometime after that.
Hold it!
Please tell us in detail how Mr. Wet appeared at the time.
Geru and I were waiting in the hallway for Master Tonito to finish practicing. When Bucky appeared and entered the dressing room with his things. Pardon me.
Excuse.
What happened after that?
We heard what sounded like Bucky shouting from inside the room. About 10 minutes later, Bucky came back out of the dressing room looking rather irate.
Irate.
Yeah, that's right, I had the little window open.
Yeah.
It is most likely when the murder was committed. The victim was an elderly man. It would have been entirely possible to kill him within the span of 10 minutes. Why 7? Well, you could wait for 10.
I'd better come up with some kind of counter-argument and fast!
Oops.
What do you mean by apparently? Didn't you see him go in?
No, I couldn't. I wasn't able to see the dressing room door from where I was standing at the time. But Geru was right in front of it, so I'm sure she saw it all, pardon me.
I see. And why do you suppose Wendell went to the dressing room anyway?
He just finished his routine, so he was making a courtesy call. A
What the?
disciple is to pay their master respect right before and after each performance.
What the hell? Weird Al is Cosmos? What the?
What?
And
Yeah,
all disciples are expected to do this.
Weird Al is voicing Cosmos in Earthspark. And that's kind of fitting. Wait a minute.
Yes, it's common courtesy among Rokoku artists.
Give me Soundwave as Cosmos, damn it.
I see. Could you tell us what happened after Wendell went into the dressing room?
Certainly.
And how did Wendell act at the time?
After yo Indo.
I think it's Wendo, like the you.
At this point, it's a bit. At this point, it's a bit.
Yeah.
In the dressing room for at least 2 or 3 minutes.
Let me see if Google has anything to say about it.
Exactly. Wow, dude, awesome. An Arkham Origins sequels. I can't play it.
We heard a scream from inside a window. Came flying out.
I guess Roger.
The window to the walls.
I guess Roger Craig Smith is gonna be Batman from now on.
Nope. Google does not have an answer for me.
Of course, it doesn't have an answer. It's Google.
Yeah. Well, I tried.
Why did Mr. Beast bury himself?
Did you hear any signs of a struggle at that time?
No, just the window's woeful scream.
I see.
I remember all the memes where Shadow could fly with his jet boots. Now he can literally fly. Behold, dear doctor, I can fly.
Well done, Prosecutor Blackwell. Your testimony has given us quite a glimpse into this sequence of events.
Thank you, Prosecutor Blackquill. Or I should say, Bitch Quill. And now, please allow me to summarize your testimony. While Prosecutor Bitch Quill and Garo Tornado were in the hallway waiting for Master Tornado, the accused came along and entered the dressing room with some items in tow.
Judge, permission to end his miserable life.
Judge, give me permission to send this man to hell.
Yes, hear the fucking... Like, the classic, like, Japanese music. Dun, 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 dun. Yo! They're pulling their fucking weapons out.
He was heard shouting for a time inside the dressing room. And about 10 minutes later, he came back out of the room seeming rather angry. He was too dipped in the sauce. A short time after the accused had come and gone, a window tornado went into the room. A few minutes later, after having discovered the victim's body, Window gave a scream and came running out to the hallway from within. Prosecutor Bitch Quill and Garo then ran into the room and saw the body for themselves. From the
Oh shit, Code of the Lamb is adding local co-op.
Too bad I don't have friends. What I mean what I mean to say is I don't have friends to play it with where I'm at. There we go. Cause you're my friends, right? Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mass.
Yeah.
It's funny to leave you supper.
You're old. You're back, rickety. You're gonna break it. Watch out, old man. You need glass. Wait, you already wearing glasses. From the circumstances, it is quite clear that the accused murdered the victim.
Well, Nick, you're a loser, baby, a loser, goddamn baby. I'm not continuing the song because it implies positive things. And that's how you know we're really friends. We just mercilessly rip into each other.
Yep.
This is crucial testimony indeed.
Defense. An eyewitness had given conclusive testimony. Why not let it go now and allow the victim his last rites?
Not on your life. Window went into the dressing room too and was the first to uncover the body. Then who's to say he didn't commit the crime?
You dare question Wendo, bitch? How dare you? Your Honor, permission to stone her. With the sharpest rocks you have. Wendo was in the dressing room for a mere 2, perhaps 3 minutes. He could not have possibly committed murder in that time, nor without making any noise.
Simon, why did you have to give that awful testimony?
Ooh.
Prosecutor Blackquill, can't you give me something a little better to work with here?
Time to buck up and be a lawyer.
Isn't it up to you to ask the right questions? I'm certainly willing to tell you all that I know. So if you truly are as capable as you claim, then draw out what you need yourself.
This is no time for your twisted games, Prosecutor Blackquill!
Never let a prosecutor be up on the witness stand.
What the fuck does that mean?
You know what that means. I remember back in the old days, Edgeworth went up on the stand and said he was the killer.
Old. Who's the old one now, Nick Dono?
Older than me.
Just that you don't remember it all that well.
Prosecutor Bitchquill, why do you collude with the defense like this? I see that you are no prosecutor. Begone, witness! You shall haunt this sacred hall no more!
How dare you treat me like some evil spirit to be exorcised? I'll remember this, you blackguard.
Don't worry, Prosecutor Blackquill. I've got this.
Would I have my way, you would not be the only one here to step down. You, half-boiled putrid egg yolk.
I object to the notion that I'm a gooey, smelling mess.
Prosecutor Bitchquill's testimony was like the lowly opening act of a Rakugo show. He may hold the title of prosecutor, but this time he stood on the side of the defense. To restore balance to the trial, I would like to present an actual witness for the prosecution. You know?
Oh boy.
Remember, this is your moment.
Don't put pressure on me.
And who is this witness?
The person who was with Prosecutor Blackquill when the body was discovered. She is another entertainer at Tornado School. Miss Gary...
Miss Gayru.
Miss Gayru Tornado.
Oh boy. God help me.
I was willing to take the bullet.
I have to. I have to.
Your
Say
Honor,
your name and occupation, witness.
Your Honor, focus!
Hello, everyone. I'm here to represent the Tornado School with a twisty twist.
Oh my fucking god!
Wait, wasn't I?
Oh my god. She's immediately swerved. She's
And
immediately fucking.
There you have it. A stunning balloon hat.
Do you feel the pain yet, Neo?
She was immediately twisting something phallic.
It's me, the balloon artist you all know and love, Gayru Tornado. Just call me Gayru, sweetie.
I'm
What?
Fucking
God fucking damn it.
I saw her go for the straps and I'm like, no, no.
I'm just
Actual non-flashbacks.
gonna call this title of the episode I Make Neo Suffer.
This is a waking nightmare.
This doesn't work on me, for I'm a prosecutor and therefore gay.
Who's worse? Gayru or Ferris?
I think Gayru takes the cake, what? Ferris is cringe. Like Gayru
Like, cringe.
Gayru's on a whole nother fucking level.
It's only gonna get worse from here.
Remember,
This is
Neo.
just like the first 5 lines of dialogue.
Remember, Neo, we're doing this for Window, and to get to a better case, actually.
We're doing it for Window. Doing it for Window.
Judge?
Let him soak this in.
What a way to capture your audience's attention.
Judge! For fuck's sake! There's a mouse leaving!
Fucking the writer was like, you know what? This game is getting too political. Let me throw a wrench in the plan.
Send in the Clussy!
It's a fucking clip of the Freddy Fazbear being dropped in to like Iraq. But it's. I dare say I can't take my eyes off those balloons.
Oh, no. Tell me you're talking about the hat, Your Honor.
I'm joking.
Oh, Mr. Judgy, I'm so glad you liked my performance. Would you consider joining my fan club? No, not the Uwu speak! Please.
Oh fuck! I'm dying.
Would you consider joining my
Everyone's
fan
catching
club?
strays on this one. No one's getting out of here alive.
Okay, I'll do the lines you're very much struggling with. At
It's
least.
fine. I'll stomach it.
It's like,
This is the burden
I'm
I have to
bisexual.
bear.
I am comfortable with that. I understand these feelings.
I am bisexual as well, but I embrace the
Oh,
cringe.
I have to go. I have to just take a just look at my Stolas figure for a bit.
Cleanse your eyes.
Emotional support twink. Emotional support twink.
I'll just look at my Grusha print on the wall then.
I'll just look at my corn neck mask.
That's narcissism.
Damn, you're right. But damn, I'm looking good.
No masturbating in the courtroom. Oh, absolutely.
I blame that fucking animator for making that shit.
Yeah. It's just like, I've got a thing of Clussy fever. It's like,
And please save your fanboying for after the trial, Your Honor.
it keeps making me think of Vinny's reaction to her. He's like,
Anyway,
what the fuck is this?
I can't help but notice. You seem awfully cheerful for having just lost your master.
Of course I'm sad. But Shisho would scold me if I didn't put on a big smile. New shows never show sadness. Smile, 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 with a twisty twist twist. And boon! There you have it. One gorgeous cake.
Is it
It's
cake?
a lie.
It's a.
It's a lie, Nick.
It's a lie.
All
I see. I guess an entertainer's gotta do what an entertainer's gotta do. Her balloon art's worse than a Rorschach test. All I saw was a severed monster head.
Hey, Rorschach tests are awesome. The hell? The fuck? They make me think. They make me sure if I'm insane or not.
Geiru, you're obviously a balloon artist. So how did you come to be a member of the Rakugo school?
Well, my father, my late father, that is, was a Rakugo artist, you see.
You sound like a higher pitched version of Peridot. No, wait! Spinel! You sound like
Oh,
Spinel!
yes, because I used to do Spinel impressions. I lost a little bit of the accent, but I got the pitch.
Fitting.
I used to do it for like...
Your comeback, Neo!
It's the comeback with Clussy. This wasn't how it was supposed to happen.
So I joined the tornado school to be just like my daddy someday.
I see.
Can I meet your other friend? Like Window?
My father and I so much to Shisho, our master, but that Bucky wet. Oh, how could he? I just want to see him pay for what he's done as quickly as possible.
No, I'm titling it The Return of Neo Spinel, the unedited version.
Alright, we've seen this story over and over again. Please, dear God, show us any of your other friends. That's right, we've heard the story. We already know how it ends. Please fuck off. We'd like to meet your other friends. I'm getting the gun, the shotgun. Usually save ammo for Phoenix, but just this once. Everybody in the court needs to die today, including myself. Everybody goes. Yeah, no one stays. Lock the door, bailiff.
Judge?
Your distress is entirely understandable, and my condolences for your loss.
And, not only that, but he...
Please put the balloons away!
You have more to say about Mr. Wet?
Every time he comes to deliver soba to us, he yells at me. He always tells me to get away.
Get away, I'm gay.
Is there any reason why he would say such a thing to you?
He says the smell of my perfume will get into his soba and ruin it.
It's the cheap ones that smell. It's the cheap ones from Five Below that smell like candy.
Like, how can he say that? This is a great scent.
You got that shit from Five Below.
They're great.
In times like this, I miss Phoenix Wright and Miles Edgeworth. I can't believe I just said that. All around me are familiar. How very rude of him. I don't blame you for being upset.
Knock this shit off.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Please don't let Gato's balloons bias your judgment. Mr. Wet hasn't been proven guilty yet, remember?
It will be interesting to see how long that fire yours will last, defense. Now then, Garu, please share the truth with this court. I can't believe that artist added the gayest prosecutor in that video, Edgeworth, and not Godot, who is the straightest prosecutor.
Yes, Garu. Your testimony, please.
Standing like that must be uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. From 4 p.m. to a little after 4:20 p.m.
4:20.
Haha, funny weed number. When Shisho's body was found,
You're not allowed to make the weed jokes.
Simon and I were standing in the hallway in front of the dressing room. Before Window discovered the body, the only person who had gone in there was Bucky. Come to think of it, a little while before Bucky showed up, Jujumu was barking like mad.
Prosecutor Bitch Quill, do you have any objection to this witness testimony?
No. Make up your bloody mind, sad monks. First you exercise me, and now this.
You need only do as you are instructed by this humble servant of the Holy Mother.
I'm gonna make you meet Jesus.
What's that? Is that a type of soup or something? If there are no objections, Your Honor, let's move on to the salvation of the victim's soul.
Hey, I'm the defense attorney here, Prosecutor Stagnati. I just might just have an objection or two once I actually cross-examine the witness. What are you asking Prosecutor Blackquill for? I'm the one you should be checking with.
There is a passage in the sacred scriptures of Karanism. Clussies die in the sun in the summer.
Well, that was blunt.
I know, I am very blunt. The
And I'm very sharp. Stabs the balloons.
Good job. The stir of the wind is beyond the power of a spring chick.
The one thing they get along with.
In other words,
Beating the shit out of Clussy.
the inexperienced are useless. With that in mind, it seemed more judicious to consult Prosecutor Blackquill. Wait, did I say that? I mean Bitch Quill. My bad. We're not friends anymore.
He doesn't even see you as an advertiser, Sykes to know.
Adversary.
Adversary?
I said adversary.
You said advertiser.
I definitely didn't.
Yes, you did.
You did.
I definitely didn't. What the fuck?
You
We
did.
caught it on tape. We caught it on tape. Roll the clip.
I want to advertise Athena Sykes raised Attorney 7 as protagonist.
Yeah, well,
I will let
Clussy
either one
upon
of you
you.
insult me.
Bleh.
I'll show you I'm no inexperienced spring chick. Your Honor, I'm ready to cross-examine the witness.
I hate you all. I hope you can make Prosecutor Sabbati see you as a worthy adversary, Miss Sykes.
Probably not.
I'll allow you to your cross-examination, so you better strike while the iron is hot. Evil.
Evil. Web. Evil. Web. Jesus, you're so fucking pink. You like... I know like the right people are like different colors, like Athena's yellow, Apollo's red, Phoenix is blue, but fucking pink in this setting is like... Jesus.
Gimme?
That's my doggy. I keep him at the theater. Let's see. With a twisty twist twist. And Bloon! There you have it. My cute little Jogimu. Jujimu.
He's kind of creepy looking.
Oh, but he's a really, really good boy.
And why was Sugemu barking? Sugemu? Do you think it's because he saw someone suspicious? If so, then we'd have a new suspect in this case.
Now why was he barking again? Oh, I remember. Because it was time for me to feed him. So I went into his yard and gave him some food.
slipped into the dressing room while you were doing that?
Nope. The door into the yard was wide open. I would have seen if anybody went into the dressing room.
Prosecutor Blackwell, come down to the stand for a sec, please.
Imagine trying to sit down and look at this trial, and then you get called down back to the stand. Like, oh my god, that must be annoying.
How many times must I do this?
You saw what Gator was talking about, right?
Damn, they brought out the whole. They brought out the
So
whole
why didn't you
Metallica
mention it
fan.
before?
Ugh. I can't be expected to remember every minute detail.
Well, remember them now, please. Did Gator go out into the yard?
Oh, that's a truly terrible video game name that I just had cross my YouTube.
Oh boy.
A game called Get Your Tentacles Off My Waifu.
Good God.
And the characters appear to be My Little Pony fan characters.
What the fuck?
I don't want to know.
Too bad it's going in muted.
No.
Yes, I remember now. I remember now that she went to feed
Chia.
Juju on that beat. And I saw her looking towards the dressing room, looking quite frequently. I saw her looking towards the dressing room quite frequently as well. She was almost presentable.
Do you recall anything else?
Looked as though she were feeding the dog a great quantity of dumplings or something. Fuck, now I want dumplings. I don't even know where I can get dumplings in this town. Dojima. couldn't finish them all, so he buried the rest in the corner of the yard. That's about all I can remember. I'll be
Katie
right
was
back.
telling the truth. Your Honor, I'd like Gato's last statement added to her testimony. Judge.
Matt, he said he'll be back.
As you wish, defense. Wait,
Duh.
as you wish, defense.
Neo, new dialogue.
Oh boy.
I was in the yard, but the door was wide open, so I could keep watch on the dressing room.
Oh, really?
Objection!
So, you were able to keep an eye on the dressing room while you were out in the yard. Is that correct?
That's right. The door out into the yard was wide open.
Sorry, that makes zero sense. Take a look at this diagram of the backstage area. There's a clear contradiction between this diagram and the witness's testimony.
Oh. I'm afraid I don't understand, Miss Sykes. Please point out what contradicts the witness's testimony. This says it all. DS puzzles, Clussy.
Gator was in the yard near the doghouse. Prosecutor Blackwell even saw her there. And while she was out there, the door to the yard had been left open.
Ah, I see.
Yes, if the door to the yard was wide open, as Gator said. It would have blocked her view, making it impossible for her to see the dressing room.
What? No way!
But even there were admittedly a few moments Gabriel was not keeping watch, how much would that really affect this case?
It would greatly affect the case. From the spot Prosecutor Blackwell stood, he couldn't see the dressing room door either. Anyone could have entered the dressing room during that time without being seen.
Eek!
Bum, bum.
Gator, why did you try to hide the fact that you weren't watching the dressing room?
What?
Objection.
Hide the fact? You speak as though you think she had something to do with the murder. Rather than deliberate deception, it was more likely a simple oversight. Right, witness?
Well, I was so shocked by what happened, I was just confused. That's all.
Even though she is trying to keep up a brave front as an entertainer, the truth is that she is being torn apart by grief. For her mind to be in turmoil is hardly unexpected.
I just got reminded of the Among Us animated series.
Oh, okay.
A reminder that fucking Nifty's voice actor is in that.
And that's not the fucking Sora's actors in that. When are they gonna drop a reference of Kingdom Hearts in there?
Yes, it must be very difficult indeed.
Also, Samurai Jack is in there. To a disciple, one master is akin to a real parent. Surely her shock is immense. Now I'm thinking, who will win a fight, Jack or Sora?
Nifty with the knife!
The way this lawyer tries to pin the blame on this poor soul at the first opportunity is fucking clownist.
Clownist.
All I can say is, defense attorneys are heartless creatures indeed. You fucking clownist.
That wasn't what I was trying to do!
It is beyond your comprehension, defense. Your unskilled argument is scarring this. No, wait. Your unskilled argument is scaring this witness even further. No, wait, scarring. That was right the first
Yeah,
time.
it is scarring, yeah. Double R is scarring, one R is scaring. English is great.
Yeah. And even we asked the people of this courtroom, I am sure they would agree.
What? The gallery doesn't get a say in this!
What do you think? This is like 4-4?
Are you afraid to
I'm with
find
you.
out that they think ill of you? Or that perhaps you are in the wrong? Listen to them now with that keen sense of hearing you are so proud of. I'm pulling a phantom. He's right. That was harsh. You didn't have to go that far.
I feel kind of sorry for the witness. Why is the lawyer's outfit so yellow?
What? What the? Wow, your suit is loud.
I'm just trying to find the truth.
Piss uniform, piss uniform, piss uniform.
Why is the whole gallery siding with Prosecutor Senmani?
The people understand. They know what is right and what is wrong. That lawyer's still in training, isn't she? Why is she all by herself? I like this dude. He's
Hear the
using
voices of the
my
gallery.
thing.
I can hear the voices of their hearts. It's so intense. I feel so alone up here, fighting by myself.
They need to stop, like, making Athena be like, oh, I need someone to help me. Like, come on, man. Are you afraid, child?
I mean, I think it's okay for her to depend on someone, especially after all she's been through.
Yeah, I mean, like, I get that, but, like, it's kind of a constant thing, you know what I mean? At some point, I hope in Ace Attorney 7, she needs to be by herself.
Mm-hmm.
It is ludicrous to come to trial
Miracle
with
didn't
such
happen.
yeah. It is ludicrous to come to trial with such paltry preparations of the soul.
Oh, that reminds me, I still need to get the Apollo trilogy now that it's on sale.
I command you to leave this courtroom at once! Dual Destinies.
Give up. I have to
That.
keep pressing on.
Dual Destiny music reference. What?
As long as there was a moment when nobody was watching the dressing room door, the defendant can't be convicted solely on Prosecutor Blackwell and Gator's testimony.
Even now, you will continue to resist? You are childish in defeat as well, I see.
I'm not out for the count yet, Buster. I'm just getting started.
Despite your posturing, it is not true that your resolve could crumble at any moment. I could say, Great Ace Attorney Resolve 2. What?
You better fucking not!
With but a little push, you would surely succumb to Danganronpa. I mean, despair. I'm literally taking the piss out of this whole fucking case. A little push such as with this piece of conclusive evidence.
Conclusive evidence, huh?
That is correct. We found a critical piece of evidence at the scene of the crime. The victim's dying message, which clearly implicates the accused Bucky Wet. Look at these Japanese playing cards known as karuta lined up on the table. These special English version karuta cards spell out a message. That message, wet number 4.
What, number 4? You mean, what, noodle number 4?
Oh my fucking god, he's so fucking hot. I'm sorry.
I'll send you to the Clussy hole.
No! Get away! Yes, Wet Noodle number 4 as the fourth-headed chef of Wet Soba is also known. This message points to none other than the accused Bucky Wet. Like how
Full moon ending upon you. That makes perfect sense, doesn't it?
Wow! Great job, Mr. Prosecutor!
Don't fucking
Oh, that's my whistle over there.
congratulate me. I don't need your approval. The only approval I need is from my dad. I miss my dad.
Oh no, this is really, really bad. What do I do? What do I do?
What? Wait what? I just read a fucking tweet that says Steve Carell has revealed their slate for the next 100 years of Mega Minions movies. The hierarchy of power in the Illumination universe is about to change. What the? What is? Ah, great! I can't wait for Minion 5. No wait. I can't wait for Minion 100. There you go. Would you still carry on your futile fight?
Okay, in all fairness, the Minions movies are actually not bad.
I do not care for them, so I cannot say.
I mean, I'm a fan of the Despicable Me series, so I do love me Gru. Would you still carry on your futile fight in the face of this irrefutable evidence? Shut up!
Shut the fuck up!
It is cruel to give the accused false hope. You will only compound his suffering. Wise people of the courtroom, do you not agree? He's right. It's cruel to make him suffer when there's conclusive evidence. Someone said noob in this corp. How would you feel if you showed up to court and this was your lawyer? Someone posted aroused. Ace attorney fans, we are not beating that down bad allegation.
Here.
I know you can hear them, defense. Their voices implore you to save the accused soul. It is time for you to let it go and move on, you inexperienced lawyer. You lack the confidence with which to accomplish anything meaningful here.
Oh god.
Is he right? Is this too much for me to handle on my own?
What good is she doing anybody? She should just quit right now. What the? Now, defense, leave everything to this humble servant of the Holy Mother.
Silence.
What? Huh? Who said that? What?
Blackwell.
Sup, bitches. He's trying to use your keen sense of hearing against you to manipulate the trial, Athena. Remember the scooper? What a cheap trick for a supposedly holy man.
Simon.
It's weird seeing him on the other side of the room.
Oh, you're gonna say that when Phoenix is on the other side of the room.
Yeah, you're right.
And you fop doodles in the gallery. Can a man watch a trial in peace? I'm making up words now. This inexperienced amateur is about to turn the trial around. Ain't that right? Oh god!
Prosecutor
No,
really
back
thinks she
you
could
for
turn things
Clussy!
around.
The mood in this courtroom is starting to change.
God his head. Prosecutor Blackwell, what are you doing at the defense's bench? I grew bored of watching from the gallery. I killed the bailiff.
No,
It's okay, we have Beacon's clones.
you're right.
Besides, if I were to leave this trial at this spring chick, and lose my favorite sober shop in the process, I would be quite cross.
You voluntarily stand on the side of impurity and sin. Truly, what a fool you are.
To think you were were so easily manipulated by his parlor tricks. Whatever happened to qualified and capable Athena?
I just let my guard down a little bit, but it won't happen again.
Then gird up your loins and steel yourself for battle.
I'm not girding up anything in this skirt, but I am ready to get serious.
It's a metaphor, Athena. It seems there is now yet another soul I must cast down into hell.
I was in prison for a long time. And hell sounds no worse than cell, to be honest. In fact, if you put the words together, you could have a really cool wrestling match.
Or dungeon.
Hell in a cell, baby. Ah, but the fires of hell will not be the end of your suffering. For the sin you have just committed, you shall surely be reborn as a panda in your next life. A white and black reverse panda, that is. Those useless fucking animals. And you shall be put in a zoo to be exposed to public ridicule.
No, I'm fucking the spider demon.
A threat like that won't work on Prosecutor Black Quill.
I'll let you
After
decide
all,
if that
he's
means
away
it
from
has
us
been
looking
one
like
or
a
the new
panda
one.
in this life.
Who are you calling a
You
panda?
look more like a skunk.
No,
Panda, you're the fake lawyer around here.
no, he's a penguin. I see you are both prepared to face the fires of damnation. Geru, thank you for your service. You may step down now.
Okie dokie. Bye bye, balloon.
Thank God she's gone.
Does
Cl-
everything have to be about balloons with her?
Clussy, you can leave now. Now then,
Permanently.
I have a witness prepared to testify about the Karuto cards.
Window.
Oh, I gotta get.
Oh, sorry. Oh, shit, the, Metallica collab has leaked.
Yeah, it's the four band members. Like,
Yeah, it's, James, Lars, Kirk, and Robert. Concert with 6 songs. Whoa. So that's definitely Enter Sandman, definitely Master of Puppets, definitely Fuel. What are the other 3?
I guess we'll know soon enough.
And who is the witness this time?
The first to discover
Metallica, Lewd Highland, point of interest?
the body and someone who witnessed the crime scene firsthand. Mr. Window Tornado. The time has come for that pointy-tailed pair over there to finally let it all go and move on.
Very well, let's bring in this witness then.
Oh, I gotta get ready.
Window.
Stay in the box. No. Stay in the box. No. Get out of my skin. The Phantom be like.
For real. It's so funny.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
I am the Rakugo storyteller, Endo Tornado. Even if my performance isn't worth watching, I will certainly watch my words. I wouldn't want to say anything thoughtless and get arrested. After all, that'd be a Raku no. Thank you, everybody. Good night. What?
But
Bye, bitch.
oh
You can't leave yet. You've only just introduced yourself.
Oh my! Are you a fan of mine, miss? Would you like my autograph? Here you go.
God. I love them. Bad hair.
Direct contact.
What do you think you're doing?
No need to stand on ceremony. My fan deserves a fan, after all. A fan for a fan! Nice one! Oh, why, I visited Simon. How are you on this fine day, sir? Quite a dilly of a pickle we found ourselves in, wouldn't you say? I love them.
Precious.
Where's that coming from? Can't tell if it's in my headset or not.
He's hearing ghosts again. It's the bat again.
No! Fucking Christ!
It's the freaking bat.
I don't believe I've ever seen you talk quite so much. Undo. Story of Undertale.
Never perform in a place like this, you know. I got butterflies here, can't you see?
Why do I always get the weird ones?
That's literally every lawyer.
Every case.
So, Wendo has 4 personalities, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, the other one is the sassy one, and then, Owen.
What is that sound?
Uh-oh. If it's another bat, I swear to God.
It's a freaking bat!
I'm going crazy.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Pardon me, witness. As much as I enjoy your banter, I believe we had better return to the case at hand.
I suppose you're right. In that case... I was promoted to Futasuma yesterday and received the stage name of Endo. The show was our way of celebrating my new name and middle rank standing.
You know what'd be fucking insane? If one of the songs is fucking 1.
And then that happened. Huh. I never dreamed something like that happened, not in a million years. And just as I got my chance to start repaying my debt to Shisho too. Yeah, plus I'm worried about Geiru.
Oh.
The way she clung to Shisho. Poor thing. I told her to keep a stiff upper lip. Stiff like rigor mortis. Keep telling those lame jokes, she'll scold you from the grave. I wouldn't mind getting yelled at, you know, if I meant seeing him again. That's sad.
Wendell, please. As charming as your fairies characters are, this isn't a Rakugo stage.
Let us hear your testimony now, witness. Tell the court about the evidence left at the scene, the proof of the accused's guilt. Pillows. I noticed Shishu's dying message right away. The stiff cards were right there next to the stiff, you see. Hey now, enough with those silly puns already! Anyway, I got the meaning right away. I knew it must have been talking about Bucky. That was the Master's final message left as he was drowning in soba broth. So like Shisho not to write Bucky's name outright, plain and simple wasn't his style.
Certainly more entertaining testimony than usual. The variety of characters performed by the witness was absolutely splendid.
Let them cook.
But he shouldn't be performing any characters in the first place, Your Honor.
And skip it.
And Dwindle, the murder weapon hadn't been determined yet. So how can you say that the victim was drowned in soba broth?
It's obvious. All you have to do is look at the crime scene. He was found with his face shoved in a bowl. It's only natural to assume he was drowned in the broth of the noodles.
Except we're not here to assume things, Wendell, so please just stick to the facts.
My, it's so like a soba chef to kill someone this way, wouldn't you say? And with the Karuta message he left behind, it's clear Bucky Wet did it!
Setting aside the issue of the murder weapon for now, that dying message certainly does seem to be irrefutable evidence. I need to turn down the screen because it's doing the thing.
Indeed, it proves the absolute guilt of the accused.
I've got to admit that I can't see how that message could mean anything else.
Bucky used soba for the deed. All to get back to soba shop deed. God, they must be short. They're probably 5'5".
That one. We're going with this. This testimony makes Mr. Wet look super guilty. I have to do something.
That's his conclusive evidence. What a farce.
What a fart.
What do you mean, Simon?
Like what? What's this?
Ibis pain.
I thought you said you weren't planning on asking me for help.
I did, and I won't. Thank you very much. Simon must have found an inconsistency in the testimony. I'd better listen carefully and try to see what he found.
Oh, that's a female voice. Good to know.
Ugh.
Objection!
I think I got bad nugs from McDonald's.
Oof.
There's a contradiction in Wendell's testimony.
And would you care to explain where, Miss Sykes?
Certainly, Your Honor. According to the autopsy report, nothing unusual was found in the victim's lungs.
Oh yes, it does say that, doesn't it?
If he had drowned in a bowl of soba, then there should have been soba broth in his lungs. But since there wasn't any, it means the victim was suffocated with something other than soba broth.
What?
This is the contradiction you noticed. isn't it, Simon?
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I guess I showed you.
Ooh, the added drums.
Hmm?
I barely hear the audio.
Too bad.
The only percussion I can hear is this clicking.
Get fucked then.
But if drowning in the soba broth wasn't the cause of death, then when was the victim's face thrust into that bowl?
Typhoon Tornado's face was thrust into the bowl. Because no soba broth was discovered in the victim's lungs, his head must have been placed into the bowl after he was killed. And that's when the soba broth must have been spilled onto the Karuta card. In other words, the victim could not have lined up the cards up as he was drowning. Yeah?
I see. So it was done after he was already dead. But why would the culprit do such a thing?
I'm afraid I don't know yet.
Objection.
You boast of psychological expertise, yet you cannot determine such a simple motive. My sides are liable to split at the absurdity.
What? And I suppose you know why.
Of course, desecrating the body in that manner indicates a strong sense of enmity on the part of the perpetrator.
Yes, that does make sense. It certainly paints a clear picture of the culprit's intense feelings towards the victim.
Feelings of resentment over the theft of the soba shop's deed, no doubt.
Just great. Now the judge has an even more unfavorable impression of Bucky.
Silence.
Must you come undone at every juncture? If the culprit had time enough to set up Master Tonito's body, think they would have honestly failed to notice the dying message.
Good point. Cards were right in front of his body after all. Rationally speaking, there's no way the culprit could have missed that, huh?
Objection.
But what the accused rational at the time, given the way he stormed out of that room?
Silence.
Never mind that. I have something more important to ask you, Nino.
Me?
You saw the Karuta cards firsthand, did you not? Would you care to tell us about them in more detail? Those tiny crime scene photos show us precious little of what I wish to know.
Well, those cards are from Shisho's special Soba Scenes of Tokyo Pass set. Each card is related in some way to Soba. Oh god, I'm so hard. I'm trying so hard not to slip in my Junko voice.
Slip into the valley, girl.
Like, what's the matter? Don't you like me anymore? Or are you just feeling that sweet despair?
I don't know, I remember last time when I did you, the fucking whole group chat was like, WHOA!
Spare me the history lesson. Just tell me how the cards looked at the scene and no more.
Well, there was soba broth spilled all over them.
That's not much help, I'm afraid. Prosecutor Sadbari, do you have a photo that shows the cards more clearly?
I do. Please accept this meager offering, Your Honor.
Oh my, what delightful looking cards. Well, well. Tearing Prosecutor Sadmonk's conclusive evidence apart should be a breeze with this.
Huh?
Don't tell me you haven't noticed the DS puzzle in front of you.
What?
Don't be silly, of course I have.
What?
Not noticed anything. But I can't exactly say that now, can I?
Miss Sykes, do you really see a problem with the prosecution's claim about these cards? Well, go on then.
All right. It's do or die.
You see these cards? Oh. Okay.
I rolled on that
All
one.
I have to do is study the picture and
Mimic upon you.
these cards. These cards were rearranged.
But how can you tell?
Please take a good look at these cards, Your Honor. The answer is right in front of us. Please focus your attention on the soba broth stains on these cards. The outline of these stains don't match up with the larger stain on the table.
Man, whoever this killer is fucking stupid.
Oh, would you look at that? You're absolutely right. And
Police are calling that soba broth was spilled and got on the cards after the murder, when the victim's face was placed in the bowl.
yes, go on.
By the stains, we can see that the culprit deliberately rearranged the cards after that. In other words, this message was altered in order to pin the crime on my client.
What? Then, if we put the cards back in their original positions,
We can restore the evidence and see who the cards were really pointing toward.
that's true.
Poke!
Get your stylus
What are we waiting for? Let's do this!
Wait,
All
no.
we have to do is rearrange the cards so that the stains match up.
No! No!
Let's see, where was this W card originally?
I hate my life. What the fuck do you mean I can't drag it?
What the hell? Perfect! Okay, the H card is next. Let's see, where was this H card originally?
Oh, this puzzle looks easy.
Do you know where the H
No.
card was? The stains don't match up if you place that card there. How can you not see that? Are those ridiculous bangs obscuring your vision?
Says
Katara,
you.
I can cut them.
Hey, you don't have to be so rude about it. Whatever, I'll try again.
Oh, thank God they did.
Where was this H card originally?
I'm sorry. Hold up, you're right. I forgot all tradition. Pulls
Now
out
the
gun.
E card. Let's see, where was this E card originally? It was in the right position
Why are they so
before.
Sesame Street about this? Where was the E card?
Perfect match. Next up is the T card. Let's see, where was this T card originally?
That making me feel like an idiot.
Wait, that fits right in there. Now the N card.
Okay, I'm scared. You don't need to read this. Like, it's making me feel dumb.
Owen.
Owen? Fourth?
Owen fourth?
There, we did it. I'm not an idiot. I'm not an idiot,
So the
DF.
message, what number 4 was originally supposed to say Owen fourth. And this original message is our clue to the identity of the true culprit.
Uh-oh.
I heard you say uh-oh now.
What?
That random NPC in the blue outfit reminds me of Mahiru for some reason. No, wait. Not Mahiru,
Mayuri?
yeah, Mayuri.
That indignant look on Prosecutor Sadmont's face is positively priceless.
This is absurd!
Shut up, Silver the Hedgehog!
So it was originally Owen 4th?
It wasn't what number 4? You weird part of the good foot.
Order! Order in the court. Well, I never would have imagined that there was more to these cards than meets the eye. Da 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 da.
Transformers reactive, more like Transformers deactive.
So now that's settled. What does this Owen 4th mean?
Wait, am I...
Your fire, the one
Desire,
Your
believe
dream
when I say I want it that way.
Sydney, my...
I grew up in the 90s.
Damn, you're old.
I
Number
first heard the
Nick?
Merkins.
Killed my brother.
Nick, I'm approaching rapidly. You best start running.
I heard the Merkins parody first
in your balls, I'm in your
before
balls,
the
I'm in your
original
balls.
song.
There.
If you couldn't tell, I heard the Merkins parody first before the original.
Who else do you suppose is to provide an explanation? Of course it's you.
But I hadn't thought that far yet.
Change the cards around all you like, but if you cannot explain what the message means, then it is as worthless as you are, Defense.
No!
Butterfly. And so the spring chick that fancies itself a graceful swan is brought back down to earth, not like that one swan in Great Ace
Deacons, get the
Attorney.
bug net. On the way, sir.
I have to do something, but what?
Still your thoughts for a second. There's a perfectly good witness to question over there.
Right, that's a good idea.
Do your fucking job.
Come on, Athena, get a hold of yourself.
How can you be a protagonist in the next trilogy if you can't do your damn job?
Wendell, does the phrase Owen 4th mean anything to you?
Oh, I need a higher voice now. No, there's no one named Owen in the Tornado family or a circle of friends. Go ahead, ask anybody you like.
Can't be serious.
Having rummaged through your empty mind, I see you have, as expected, turned up nothing.
Silence.
I'm afraid I have no idea who the devil this Owen 4th is either. I'm helping. But the fact remains that the cards were rearranged to pin the blame on Mr. Wet. That in itself proves the defendant is not the real culprit. You know, one day you're going to slam on that desk and it's going to break.
Blackwell's right. Besides, the important question here is not who does his message point to, but rather who rearranged the card.
Why didn't you point that out earlier if you already knew?
Sorry. In any case, there are two opportunities for someone to rearrange the cards. The first was when Mr. Wet entered the dressing room. The second was when Wendell discovered the body.
Are you accusing me of rearranging the cards? Me, who came to testify out of the goodness of my heart!
Well, you didn't exactly come running out screaming straight away, did you? Even a mere 2 to 3 minutes is more than enough to get up to some devilry. Come on, pull my devil trigger.
Bro.
So, what exactly were you doing in there? UFO? Where'd you get that from? Put down the tea and spit out your answer.
Ah! Mr. Prosecutor! What are the guys supposed to do at a time like this? Silence is more precious than diamonds. Witness, therefore you need only stay silent. The defense is devious. They are waiting for you to make a slip of the tongue. Oh, I see. So that's what they're after, is it? In that case. Your Honor, I decide not to say another word. Very good. After all, your right to remain silent is protected by law.
Well, Prosecutor Blackwell, any other brilliant ideas you'd like to share?
Did you hear that, Sykes-Dono? The Rakugo artist who's afraid to speak. Who ever heard of such a thing?
Are you trying to taunt him into talking? Such a petty trick will never work. That's right. I'm not going to fall for it.
How have I only just now realized that this is a male character?
He does have a female model, though. But only with the face.
I'm only asking to hear your story. Besides, is it not your job to tell your tales as if there were an audience to listen?
YouTube.com. Even so, I have the right to refuse to answer.
Spill the tea, sis! The more you keep quiet, the more we want you to talk. That's simple human nature. Isn't that right, people of the gallery?
You know, Blackwell does make a good point. They should speak.
Even with this wonderful audience in front of you, you still refuse to talk? If so, then perhaps you chose the wrong line of work, my friend.
Are you saying I should quit because I'm not afraid to speak my mind? I'll have you know. Oh no, never mind what I just said. It is scary to talk. It's absolutely terrifying. But no, as a Rakugo artist, I must talk. If I don't, how can I ever show my face on stage again? Your Honor, I'm ready to testify.
He did! He has to convince Fundo with his power suggestion technique.
They're fighting, Chad. Neil, they're fighting. What should we do?
I'm gonna take a bathroom break.
Bully for you, Unova. That's as a real Rakugo artist should be. All right, if the witnesses satisfy, then by all means, please do.
To be turned by such an obvious ploy. What a man, a weak spirit.
Shut up, Silver.
It's no use!
Exactly.
We'll save it here. It's no use.
Talk about storyteller.